Hello. Hope you can hear me. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining my live. I usually do a live walking, but it's rainy here this morning, so I'm not out walking. So I am actually fixing me some breakfast a little bit late. I decided I wanted pancakes, so I am making homemade pancakes. Um, but thank you for joining my live. Hey, hit that like button. Um, I appreciate you being here. So I'm just fixing a little breakfast and that's about it. It's a little rainy here, so me and my little trusty sidekick, Sophie, couldn't get out to walk. So I decided to go live anyway, and here I am. Hey, thanks for joining. Hit that like button. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Mine is good so far. I already did that. So decided to make some homemade pancakes. I don't make them very often, but that's what I wanted this morning. So that's what I'm making. I am having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a great day as well. Thank you for joining my live. Um, hit that like button for me. Usually when I do lives, I'm out walking with my dog, my trusty sidekick Sophie. But as I said, it's raining out, so I decided to go live anyway. So here I am. Hope everybody's having a good day. What's your plans for today? You have um anything big going on? I don't have anything going on here. Just that's not why does it keep disconnecting? I don't have anything going on for the day. Just stuff around the house. I've already been out, do what I need to do this morning. Um, so I'm in the house. I got a few things to do around the house, cleaning, laundry. So that's what my day will look like. I don't really have to get out much more unless I just absolutely want to. So I'm here making some homemade pancakes. I don't I don't make them very often, but I decided I wanted it this morning. It was raining. I couldn't get out to walk, so I said, "Well, let me cook, and then I'll prep my dinner for tomorrow." Um, do some housekeeping stuff, and that's my day. Sit back and watch some movies. Really, what I want to do, and I will, but I won't do it until I finish everything that I need to do. So, thank y'all for joining the live. Hey, hit that like button if you will. I appreciate it. I just, like I said, just decided to go live. Usually, I'm out walking whenever I go live. Me and my little trusty sidekick Sophie. We went out, but we didn't walk because it was raining. So she is doing what she does best, and that's sleep. Well, she's just in there laying down. So this is it. Just decided to hit that live button while I make my pancakes and the rest of my breakfast. Um, Getting at this a little bit late this morning, but then it's Saturday. It's raining. I don't have anywhere to go. No engagements, no obligations. So here I am. Thank you for joining my live. Hit that like button for me. Um, when you come into the live. Um, yeah, I don't make pancakes very often. I used to make them like every weekend when my kids were smaller. I would make them for them every Saturday. I would make homemade pancakes. I don't like box pancake mix, so I've always made them from scratch. I think you have to have I think you have to have at least 50 subscribers to be able to go live. Yeah, if you have at least 50 subscribers, you should be able to go live. Um and I guess when you click that live button, it will be live. And but I think before you get 50 subscribers, you don't have that option. So, but yep. But yeah, I always make homemade pancakes, and a lot of my friends would say that I was ruining my boys because they didn't know anybody else that made homemade pancakes. I don't even know if their mom made homemade pancakes, but I started making them homemade because I don't like uh, box pancake mix. I mean, I wasn't trying to do anything other than do something that I like, and they got used to it, and they love them. So whenever whenever they're here, I'll make homemade pancakes. So hey, thank y'all for joining my live. Click that like button for me when you come in. I appreciate it. It's a little different because I'm not out walking like I normally am when I do live. So one thing is I'm not huffing and puffing, trying to walk and talk. I'm just in here trying to cook and talk, which is a lot easier than walking and talking. So, but thank you so much for joining the live. I'm making homemade pancakes, which are super easy to do. You know, flour. I use buttermilk, baking soda, baking powder, a little bit of salt, um, an egg, and a little bit of vegetable oil, and that's it. I mean, it's very easy recipe, very easy to do. I'm a baker, so most of the time I have all of those ingredients in my house anyway. Um, I said that to a friend of mine. You have all those ingredients in your house anyway, and they're like, no, we don't. But because I'm a baker, I always have flour, eggs, milk, butter. So but they're easy to make. Doesn't take long. And when I first started making them for my kids, I would make one like pancakes and the other one wanted waffles. And when I first started doing it, I would make two separate batters. I would make a waffle batter and I would make a pancake batter, both from scratch. And then I decided that, one day I just got up and I didn't feel like making the separate batter. So I'm like, I'm going to try and see if this one batter will make both pancakes and waffles. And if it doesn't, I'll go back to what I was doing. But it worked. So I don't know why I didn't think it would, but it did. So thank you for joining my live. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button when you come in. I'm just doing a little bit of breakfast for me. Um, and it's rainy today, so we're not doing our live out um walking. So we are here in my kitchen again. But this time we're live in my kitchen. Usually I'm trying recipes or making something. But this time I am in my kitchen instead of out walking. Hey, welcome to my live. Thank you for joining my live. If you will, just hit that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Where's my? Oh, it's over here. I'm just cooking a little breakfast this morning. I had a taste for some pancakes, so I decided to make some homemade pancakes. So that's what I'm doing. A little bit of a late start with breakfast this morning. Um, got up and did a lot of what I needed to do, going out, doing errands. I already did all of that. So I am back here decided I wanted some breakfast. So thank you. Have a wonderful day too. Thank you for joining my live. Hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Hey, thank you for joining my live. Hit the like button for me if you will. I'm just here fixing some breakfast. Usually I am out walking doing my lives on Saturday, but it's rainy here. And so we went out, but we didn't walk. So I just decided to go live in my kitchen. So here I am. Thank you so much for joining. Please hit that like button. Um, just preparing for a nice day here at home, rainy weather. I've already gone out and done everything I need to do for the day that I need to do out. So I'm here fixing a little breakfast. I decided I wanted some homemade pancakes. So that's what I'm making now. And I thank you for joining my live. Hope you have a great Saturday. If you have anything planned, what do you have going on today? Ooh, Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining my live. If you will, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Just decided to go live from my kitchen this morning instead of out walking. it's a rainy day here, so we couldn't get out to walk like we normally do. So I just decided to do a live from my kitchen this morning. Um, making homemade pancakes. But thank you for joining my live. Hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it. And here making pancakes, getting ready for a great day of rest. I've done all my shopping and all of my errands. I've run them already for this morning, and now just here about to do a few things around the house like laundry and cleaning, and then it's going to be a movie day. How's your Saturday, and what do you have planned for today? Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate it. If you would just hit that like button for me. Yeah, it's a pretty uh, ugly day out. So we couldn't get out to do our morning walk. So we'll be inside most of the day. I don't have to go out for anything else. I've already done everything I need to do. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining my live. Oh, I hope your niece is okay. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining my live. I'm usually out walking when I do these lives, but it's rainy out this morning. We went out, but we didn't do any walking. Um, so I decided that I wanted some pancakes for breakfast, so I'm making homemade pancakes. And I just thought I'd go live while doing that. I hope your niece is okay. Um, thank you so much for joining the live. Yeah, I used to when my kids were small, I used to make homemade pancakes every Saturday. And the reason I make homemade pancakes is because I don't like boxed pancake mix. So I learned how to make them from scratch. And I found that it was a lot easier to make them from scratch. And of course, the kids loved them. And so I don't make them too much now. Uh, maybe when the kids come home, I'll make some. But for the most part, if it's just me, I don't make them because, one batch makes at least 10 pancakes. But the good thing about that is I can freeze them and, have them whenever I want them. But hey, thank you for joining my live. Hit that like button for me. I hope everybody else has a great Saturday and not too much planned, and you get to rest. Yeah, usually me and my little trusty sidekick Sophie are out walking during our morning walk, but this morning we woke up to rain. I kind of knew it would be rainy because when I got up in the middle of the night last night, it was pouring. It was pouring down. So I kind of figured that it would be this way. But thank you for joining. I appreciate it. No pretty green scenery here this morning because we couldn't go out and do our morning walk. We are in the house. It's raining today. So I decided to go live anyway and do it from my kitchen. Just in here making some homemade pancakes. That's it. But thank you for joining my live. Hit that like button for me when you come in. Um, how's your day going, or has it started? It's 10:21 here where I am in the morning. So Some people may not be up. I'm an early bird. I'm an early riser, so I've already been up this morning and been out, done all of my errands. So I'm back in for the day, and I'll do some things around the house that I need to do, and then it's gonna be movies. That's what my day is like. That's what my day is gonna be today. Thank you all for joining my live. I really appreciate it. Um, just in my kitchen cooking pancakes for the day. Well, it's gonna be for the day and several days because I have quite a few. And I'll probably end up taking some to my son. He loves them. They both love my homemade pancakes. So and they're quick. They're quite easy to make. And I apologize if I don't see your questions or if I don't see um your comments. Because they actually I'm on my iPad and they actually kind of disappear from the screen quickly. And I'm trying to do these pancakes. So I apologize. But thank you so much for joining my live. And if you will hit that like button when you come in, I I greatly appreciate it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're having a great Saturday already. Some of us are early risers. I'm a super early riser, so I've already done all my errands for the day that I had to do out. So here I am in my kitchen. I just decided I wanted some homemade pancakes, so that's what I'm making. And decided to go live. I usually go live when outside when we go for our morning walk. I'll usually go live on Saturday mornings when we're out on our walk. But here it's rainy today, so we went out, but we didn't walk. So I just decided to go live anyway from my kitchen. So thank you so much for joining. Hit that like button for me when you come in. It's just a non-busy Saturday, which is I don't have too many non-busy Saturdays. There's always something to do. But I've already done everything I need to do as far as errands and stuff. And I didn't have any events. Just in here making homemade pancakes. Oops. And thank you so much for doing the live. Please hit that like button for me, if you will. It's just not working like I want to. But thank you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Okay. So obviously I can't do two things at one time. But these are just for me. So I thank you for joining my live. Just in here in my kitchen fixing some pancakes. And I don't know if you heard that, but my little trusty sidekick has hit the doorbell because she wants to go outside. No, we just came back in and it's rainy out. So I know she doesn't need to go back out. She just wants to go out to play. She loves to be outside. But it's raining out there, so we won't be going out to play today. Just like we didn't go out to do our walk. I'm usually doing a live from doing our morning walk in the neighborhood, but or at a park or somewhere. But it's raining today, so we're not walking outside. um, So I just decided I wanted some homemade pancakes. So that's what I'm making. But thank you for joining my live. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button when you come in. Um, Doing these homemade pancakes, which are super easy to make. I don't know how many people make homemade pancakes anymore, or people that make pancakes at all anymore. Um, I used to make them all the time when my kids were young. Um, I actually used to make them every Saturday morning. I felt kind of bad for not having like a hot breakfast every morning when they were getting up going to school. So on Saturdays we'd have, a hot homemade meal for breakfast to try to me, that was just kind of making up for not being able to do it during the week. So, and I don't make them quite as much as I used to because my kids are grown now. So, um, I just decided that that's what I wanted today. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I will freeze these and share some with my son because when I make a batch, it does make quite a few pancakes. So I'll share some of these with him, and he'll love that because he's not expecting that at all. But thank you for joining my live. Um, if you would hit that like button for me when you come in, I greatly appreciate you being here. Usually when I do lives, we're out walking, me and my little trusty sidekick Sophie. But it's raining today, so we couldn't get out to walk. I mean, we went out, but we definitely didn't walk. I don't walk in the rain. And then two, with the rain here, it's been stormy, so I never know if there's lightning, until I hear the thunder. And I don't want to be 2 miles away from home hearing thunder, and I definitely don't want to get under a tree. So, well, thank you for joining my live this Saturday morning. Nothing to do. Can't get out to walk like I want to this morning and do my live, but I appreciate you being here. And hope you got something out of me just making pancakes. They're homemade pancakes because I don't like box pancake mix. So, but thank you. I'm sorry if I didn't address anything that you may have commented because it is disappearing from my screen, and I'm doing a lot of looking over here at what I'm doing, so I don't burn up too much stuff. Um, but thank you. I appreciate you being here on my live. Hit that like button for me. We couldn't get out to walk this morning, so we're inside and cooking breakfast. A little late breakfast, but breakfast nevertheless. Hey, thank you so much for joining my live. Hey, Mrs. G, thank you for joining my live. I'm usually out walking when I'm doing this, but um, but it's raining and I'm a dry weather walker, so I just decided to hit the live button inside. This is a little bit rare for me, Mrs. G, but while I make these pancakes, I decided to just hit that live button and come on and say hey to everybody. Say good morning. I hope you all will have a great day. Um, and I'll be ready for your live, Miss G, in a little bit. I look forward to that. Yep. So, all right. Well, hey, thank you. See, I'm on my iPad, and every time there's a message, it just kind of goes away. Was it 11:30? Okay. Yeah, it kind of goes away before it just kind of disappears off the screen. This is my first time doing a live on my iPad. I didn't want to bring my computer in here to do it, and I never would have been able to see the texts on my phone. So I might have to do that the next time. It's just do it on my phone or bring my computer in here. So all right. So I got these pancakes done. It's enough to freeze because I can't eat them all and share with my son. So I am going to end my live here, but I appreciate you all coming into my live. You can see the steam from my pancakes, the heat. But anyway, thank you so much for joining my live. I'm gonna end this live here. Uh, and thank you. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. And I'll have to do this a little bit more. Hey, look, you all have a great morning. Have a great and safe day. Oh, you have a hard time seeing your comments too. Yeah, if I'm not watching this screen, they will come up and then they will disappear away. So, um, it's just I'm sure there's a way to keep them turned on. I just don't know how to do it, but I'll find that out. I'll learn how to do it, and I'll be better the next time doing it from this iPad. I mean, I do pretty good going live from my phone when we're out walking. I do pretty good with that. So. But I'm going to end this live here, and I appreciate everybody for joining, and thank you for all the likes. I'll do this again, and maybe next time I'll go ahead and plan it and post it. So, you know, but thank you all for being here. Where are my sons? Um, one of my sons live out of state, and the other one lives here, but he's a barber, so he's working right now. He's a barber, so he's really busy. Saturdays, I think his shop gets busy from Thursday, start picking up Thursday, and then Friday, and definitely on Saturday. So usually I try to uh talk to him. I call him like every Friday morning while I'm out walking. Just I FaceTime with him every Friday morning while we're out walking. I don't really have anything to talk about, but I just call him, while he's getting dressed to go to work and we're out walking. Um, but he'll be happy to know that I made pancakes, and he will definitely want to. Um, he'll want some of them, and I got plenty of them because when I make one batch, it just makes so many, and I mean I freeze them and I'll eat them, a couple of days for breakfast. Some days, whenever I do make them, this is the first time I made them in a long, long time. So he'll be glad when I call him to tell him I'm bringing him some pancakes that he can put in his freezer. 'Cause I'll take the majority of these to him. So, but yeah. Hey, thank y'all for joining my live. I really appreciate it. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button for me. Yeah, I love pancakes. I don't like box mixed pancakes, so I make mine from scratch. The flour and the buttermilk and um a little bit of oil and an egg and some vanilla extract and uh, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Simple recipe, easy to do. And that was like I said, I was a baker. I said this earlier. I am a baker, so I already have all that stuff in my cabinet and in my refrigerator anyway. So it's easy. When I decided I wanted pancakes, I like okay. So um, yep. And I made a pretty big stack. So I'll probably eat 2 or 3 of these, and then I'll give the rest of them to my son. Uh, and I might keep a few uh myself. Yeah, I'm a baker. I am a baker. I do a little bit of everything, Miss G. I'm a baker. I'm an event planner, graphic designer, web designer. Uh, I sing. I do photography. I know. I see you trying to keep me on this line. I like that. I appreciate that, though, because um, I do appreciate that. Because I was, I'm about ready to get out because this is it's usually I'm walking and talking, but yeah, I do a little bit of everything. We're about to have our family. We're having a family trip, a Jill of all trades. Yeah, yeah. Somebody asked me, it's like, what don't you do? Because I have made wedding cakes. Um, I have done photography at weddings. I've done photo shoots. I've planned weddings, events, birthday parties, and all of that. Yeah. So, um, but yeah, my family, we're doing a family trip soon, and so I'm I've designed the t-shirts for that. So I'm waiting for all the stuff to come in so I could go ahead and put the t-shirts together. So yeah, I'm always doing something. So but yeah. And maybe I'll video me doing these shirts because it's not a lot of us. It's only about 17, 18 of us going on this trip. And so I've got 17, 18. You done that too, graphic design? Yeah, yeah. My brother called me the other day. Hey little sis, I need you to design a Christmas flyer for me. I'm like, you definitely gonna get this degree out of me. You gonna make me work this degree. So I gotta do that. So I might work on that today. That's something that I got need to do is go ahead and get that done for his organization. So I mean the good thing about it is hey, it makes money. So I like that. I definitely like that. So that might be something I work on a little bit later in the day before I get into my movies. But thank you all for joining my live. Hey, I had to, I've been doing this for years. When you got growing boys. I mean, they grown now, but when they were growing up, and that's what my son said. He said, "You were always doing something. You always had side hustles. You were always doing something." And I never thought about it. Never thought about it like that. Never, paid attention to me doing all these things. But he was right. I was doing programs for somebody, obituaries for somebody, uh, organizing birthday parties and um, you know, conferences at church. Just I was always doing something, always busy. But hey, it was helping to pay the bills, which is what I needed. So yeah, yeah. Miss G, you think you slick? You got me keeping me on here, but that's good because 10 minutes ago I was ready to hang up. But I appreciate it. I do, and I appreciate you being here. Uh, oh, I see. Well, yeah. Oh, I get that. I get that. I definitely get that. So yeah, I got on up and we went outside, but we couldn't walk, so because it was raining. Like I said, I'm a dry weather walker. Um, and then I went out and did the errands that I needed to do this morning and decided I came back and decided I wanted pancakes. So came in here and mixed up the batter, all of 5, 7 minutes to make the batter and then cook them. So Yeah. What are your plans for today, Mrs. G? What else you got going on today? Hey, thank you for joining my live. Hey, hit that like button for me. I appreciate you being here. Really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Oh, oh, you going to an event? Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, this weekend I don't really have a lot going on, and I'm glad of that. Church tomorrow. I also sing. Oh, wow. Your brother has a food truck. Okay, cool. What's the name of his food truck? And does he ever go to Raleigh? Oh, it's at a local hardware store. I see. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Sometimes they have like food truck rodeos downtown, and I've been to one or two. It's just interesting. Less Concessions is the name. Okay. I'm gonna look for that. Maybe I'll see it somewhere. um, but yeah, Bless Concessions. That's nice. I like that. But yeah. Next weekend I have to sing um at a morning service next Sunday morning at uh, a church about an hour away, hour and a half away from where I live. Um, so and then next Saturday is oof, my class reunion. Ooh, 45 years. That's a long time. That's a long time. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. But this weekend is just chill. I'm gonna be right here at the house because next weekend I'll be out and about. Oh, do you? Oh, all right now. Yeah, we got a lot in common. Wow. Yes. Okay. You sing too. All right. Yes, I sing on our praise team. We sing every Sunday. Every Sunday. I was telling my minister of music, who is also um his kids are my god kids. But I was telling him, I'm like, dude, it's time for me to sit down. I'm in my 60s. It's time for me to be in that senior choir. I'm that senior choir age. He's like, no, you're not old. You're not old at all. So, but I do enjoy singing. I do enjoy singing. But yeah, we sing every Sunday. Every Sunday. And like I said, next Sunday I have an engagement to go sing at another church for their Sunday morning service. So I won't be at mine because I accepted an engagement. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. Kind of looking forward to visiting somewhere and worshiping with them and um, enjoying you know their service. So all right, Miss G. Right this time, I'm about to sign off for real. I appreciate you. I truly do. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for joining my live. I thank you for keeping me here for another 15 minutes. I appreciate that. Next time I come on, I'll be prepared to stay for a whole hour. That's a promise. And I'll go ahead and I'll make sure I do that soon. So, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know, and I'll be looking forward um, to you coming in and helping me out like you're doing now. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining the live. And look, have a good one. And if you do go live, I'll be there at 11:30. I'll be looking forward to it. All right. Have a good day. I'll talk to you soon.